Ever feel like you're making your own choices? What if I told you that from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep, you're being subtly guided, nudged, and influenced by designs you don't even notice? Today, we're peeling back the curtain on 10 everyday designs that are secretly shaping your behavior. Some of these are helpful, some are a little manipulative, but all of them are fascinating. Let's dive in. First up, the supermarket. Ever wonder why the milk and bread are always at the very back of the store? It's not a logistical accident. It's a deliberate strategy. These are essentials, items most people come in for. By placing them at the far end, the store forces you to walk through the entire space. You have to pass the colorful displays of chips, the tempting smell of the bakery, and the end-of-aisle promotions for soda and candy. Each step is a new opportunity for an impulse buy. You went in for a carton of milk and came out with a basket full of snacks you didn't plan on buying. That's the layout doing its job, turning your simple errand into a treasure hunt where the store profits from every detour. It's a masterclass in controlled navigation, and you're the willing participant. Next, let's talk about that little red dot. You know the one, the notification badge on your phone's apps. Why red? Of all the colors in the world, why that one? Because red is the color of urgency, importance, and alarm. It's a color our brains are hardwired to pay attention to. It signals stop signs, warnings, and emergencies. So when you see that red dot, your brain gets a tiny jolt of anxiety, a psychological itch that needs to be scratched. It creates a sense of FOMO, the fear of missing out. You feel compelled to open the app just to make the red dot go away, even if the notification is for something completely trivial. Social media companies and app developers know this. They use this color psychology trick to hijack your attention and pull you back into their world again and again. Now, let's move from your phone to your TV. You finish an episode of your favorite show on a streaming platform, and before you can even reach for the remote, the next episode starts playing. 3, 2, 1, and you're already watching. This is the autoplay feature, and it's a powerful tool of behavioral design. Its purpose is to reduce friction. The moment of decision, the tiny bit of effort it takes to choose what to watch next, is removed. By making it easier to keep watching than to stop, these platforms keep you on their service for longer. It turns a conscious choice into a passive experience. You're no longer actively deciding to watch another hour of television. It's just happening. This is how a quick episode before bed turns into a full-blown binge-watching session until 2 in the morning. Have you ever been in a rush for an elevator and frantically pressed the call button multiple times? And when the button lights up, you feel a sense of relief, a confirmation that something is happening. Here's a secret. On many elevators, once the button is pressed and lit, pressing it again does absolutely nothing. The light is a form of feedback, a psychological placebo. It's designed to reduce your anxiety and impatience. It gives you a feeling of control, even if it's an illusion. This is called placebo design. It doesn't change the function of the elevator. It won't arrive any faster, but it changes your experience of waiting. It makes the wait feel more productive and less frustrating. The same principle applies to the closed door button, which in many modern elevators is deactivated for public use and only works with a special key. It's there to make you feel better. Let's go back to your phone, specifically the social media apps. Take a look at the layout of Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook. Where are the like, comment, and share buttons located? Almost always, they are at the bottom of the screen, right where your thumb naturally rests when you're holding your phone. This is no accident. It's ergonomic design meeting engagement strategy. By placing these key interaction buttons in the most accessible spot, the apps make it incredibly easy for you to engage with content. It requires minimal effort, a simple twitch of your thumb. This reduces the friction of interaction and encourages more likes, comments, and shares, which are the lifeblood of these platforms. They're literally designed to fit your hand and guide your most common actions, making engagement feel like a natural reflex rather than a conscious decision. Have you ever started filling out a long online form, maybe for a job application or a purchase, and felt the urge to quit halfway through. Designers know this is a huge problem. Their solution? The progress bar. That little bar at the top of the page that fills up as you complete each section is a powerful psychological motivator. It taps into a cognitive bias called the completion bias, our innate desire to finish what we've started. Seeing that you read 50% or 75% of the way through makes you much more likely to push through to the end. It visualizes your effort and gives you a sense of accomplishment. It turns a tedious task into a mini-game where the goal is to get the bar to 100%. Without it, you'll be more likely to give up. But with it, you're nudged to complete the process. Now, let's talk about fast food. When you walk into a fast food restaurant and look up at the menu board, your eyes don't just wander randomly. They are guided. Fast food chains use a technique called menu engineering. They strategically use color, bold fonts, and placement to draw your attention to specific items, usually the ones with the highest profit margins. Often, the combo meals or the newest promotional items are highlighted in a box or with a picture, making them stand out from the rest of the text-only menu. Your eyes are naturally drawn to these visual anchors. So, while you think you're choosing your lunch, the menu is subtly suggesting what you should order. You're being nudged toward the choices that are most profitable for the company, not necessarily the best value or the healthiest option for you. Here's one that's happening right under your fingertips. The keyboard on your smartphone feels incredibly smart, right? It corrects your typos and even seems to predict what you're going to type next. But it's doing more than just reacting to you. It's shaping you. These keyboards use machine learning to adapt to your unique typing rhythm and common mistakes. For example, if you consistently hit the S key when you mean to hit A, the keyboard will subtly enlarge the target area for the A key, making it easier for you to hit. It feels like you're getting better at typing, but really, the keyboard is just learning your flaws. It's designed to feel perfectly natural and seamless, but in doing so, it's conditioning your muscle memory and shaping your very input, making you more dependent on a specific system. Let's stick with your phone for one more. Have you noticed how your phone's screen brightness often adjusts automatically? This feature, known as auto brightness, is usually presented as a way to save battery life or reduce eye strain, and it does. But it also has a behavioral effect. By adjusting the brightness to match the ambient light of your environment, it ensures the screen is always perfectly legible and comfortable to look at. A screen that's too bright in a dark room is jarring, and a screen that's too dim in a bright room is unreadable. By constantly optimizing the viewing experience, your phone removes small moments of friction that might otherwise prompt you to put it down. It is a subtle design choice that helps keep you engaged and staring at that screen for just a little bit longer. Finally, think about the satisfying click sound your car makes when you lock it with the remote, or the little swoosh sound your phone makes when you send an email. These are examples of skeuomorphism, a design concept where digital interfaces mimic their real-world counterparts. The trash icon on your computer looks like a real trash can. The camera app makes a shutter sound. These details are not functionally necessary. Your email would send just fine without the swoosh. But these sounds and visuals provide crucial feedback. They confirm that an action has been completed successfully. This makes technology feel more intuitive, familiar, and satisfying to use. It bridges the gap between the physical and digital worlds, making abstract digital actions feel tangible and real. So, from the layout of your grocery store to the sounds your phone makes, these designs are everywhere. They are the invisible hands that guide our daily lives, making things easier, more engaging, and sometimes more profitable for the companies that create them. They aren't necessarily good or bad, but they are undeniably strategic. Being aware of them is the first step to making more conscious choices. Which of these designs surprised you the most? Is there one you've noticed in your own life that I didn't mention? Let me know down in the comments. I love reading your thoughts and insights. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this, consider subscribing for more deep dives into the hidden world of design. See you in the next one.